You can find your smoke detector attached to a mounting plate in the ceiling. Here, the smoke detector has been removed from the mounting plate, and you see only the mounting plate and the hole in the ceiling where you see wires coming out. When I took the smoke detector off the ceiling, I also took out the battery to change it. I realized that the battery was still full, so that wasn't the problem. There was just some sort of problem, and so I had to reset the smoke alarm. You can find your smoke detector attached to a mounting plate. This is called a mounting plate. Here you see the smoke detector at the bottom, attached still to the mounting plate on the ceiling, and of course all the wires connecting the insides of the building to the smoke detector. Here is the smoke detector as it is still attached to the ceiling. After twisting the detector to remove it from the mounting plate, you'll see it is still attached by a plug-in plastic piece that attaches the wires in the ceiling into the smoke detector itself. It may seem hard to pull the plastic piece out of the smoke detector, almost like it'll break if you pull too hard, but go ahead. If you're right-handed, hold the plastic piece firmly between your thumb and pointer finger or your middle finger on your left hand. Hold the smoke detector in your right hand and pull hard so that the plastic piece pulls out of the smoke detector. You should now have the smoke detector separated from the ceiling and in your right hand. You'll plug it back when you're done with the detector, whether that means changing a battery or resetting it. You should try to reset it first, actually, before you take it out of the ceiling, unless you're sure that the battery is the problem. There are two places, one here and one on this side, that this smoke alarm piece actually hooks into, and then you turn it to screw it together. And so one of the things that I have done is that I have labeled, you can see there's A, and there's a hole over there, and I've labeled A over there so that you see that the piece that is sticking out is going to match up to the hole there on A. And on this side, you see that I've marked it B up there, and there is the plastic piece that's sticking out that needs to get inserted into the hole here that's labeled B. And so this can get a little tricky. What we want to do is line up, I find lining up A over here to be the first step. Okay, I have lined it up, and in order to tighten it and attach the smoke detector to the mounting plate, I'm going to turn clockwise. Let's see if that seems to have worked. And you can tell also because you can see that to remove it, you're going to turn counterclockwise. The other thing is that if it keeps beeping and the battery, which I checked is okay, then you might want to reset it. And so what I did is after I took it off, tested the battery, saw that the battery was still full, I just put it down with the battery in, and I pressed this button, and it's different on each smoke detector, but there will be a reset button, and I held it down until it beeped loudly. I knew it was reset, and then the chirping stopped, and then I was able to put this back up in the ceiling.